G'day guys, welcome back to King Technology. It's been a while, but today's a very exciting day. I know iPhone 14 Pro and 14 Pro Max have just come out and we've got an unboxing video ready today. In my hand, I've got the 14 Pro Max in the gold, 128 gigabytes. This will be my personal iPhone. I've also just got the iPhone 14 Pro in purple as well, which I've already unboxed. I've played around with it. Very similar to the iPhone 13 Pro unboxing, so here it is, and this is the first time seeing the gold. It's a very light kind of gold. It looks a lot more yellow on Apple's website, but here it is. There's the gold, and I love the finish, the stainless steel finish around. It's very beautiful. That never gets old. Let's go ahead and power it on. Now putting the iPhone aside, inside the box we've got the same USB-C to Lightning port. Apple, when are you going to give us USB-C to USB-C? Honestly, at this point, there's so much e-waste being created, it's not even funny. Inside, we've got SIM card tray opener and some pamphlets, like usual. Bit of a new pamphlet, never seen that before. And one Apple sticker. So that's it for the unboxing. We'll go ahead and turn this iPhone on and power it up, and we'll be right back. Okay, so my iPhone 14 Pro Max is now set up and I've been playing around with it for a bit. I've been really enjoying it, but it might not be for the reason that you think. I used to have an iPhone 13 Pro before this, but for the last 2-3 weeks I've been using an iPhone 11. Just a standard iPhone 11 with an LCD display. So coming from an iPhone 11 to this is huge. The OLED display, the battery life, the screen, the colors, everything is so much better about this compared to the 11. And just a bit of a perspective on battery life, with my iPhone 11, I was barely getting a day's worth of battery life. I'm gonna have to charge the phone more than once in a day. So yesterday, for example, I had about 90% when I went out, and 3-4 hours later, I was already on like 40%. I did use, Snapchat mainly, recording videos and things like that. But compared that with the iPhone 13 Pro and iPhone 12 Pro Max, this is horrible. So yeah, I'm grateful that I now have the 14 Pro Max, which is a lot better. My iPhone 12 Pro Max, when I had that, I was getting about a day and a half's worth of battery life, and with the iPhone 13 Pro, I was getting about a day. So this, hopefully I should be able to get a day and a half, if not 2 days. I heard the 13 Pro Max is really good, so I'm really keen for this. So the reason I am upgrading to the 14 Pro Max from the 13 Pro is battery life. When using the iPhone 14 Pro Max, they both feel very similar. Both have a 120Hz display and an OLED display. So it's basically, my iPhone 14 Pro Max is an iPhone 13 Pro, just bigger. So if I did have the 13 Pro Max, then I definitely wouldn't have upgraded to this. And now that I've been using the iPhone 14 Pro Max for a couple of hours, I can say that there's barely any difference compared to the 13 Pro, other than the dynamic island which we have on the iPhone 14 Pros, which is a replacement to the iPhone 13 Pro's notch. All the other stuff, like the new lock screen, feels new, but that's an iOS update, not really exclusive to the iPhone 14. And in regards to the dynamic island on the 14 Pros, I love how well it works with iOS. Little things like the lock that used to show on the lock screen for Face ID, that now sits to the left of the island. So really small things like that, but they look very clean. And also things you're doing in the background, like if you're playing music in the background, I have a timer running in the background, that gets shown on the dynamic island, which is super useful. You see it all the time while you're using your phone. And also, even though we didn't get the two separate punch holes, so the Face ID sensors and the camera, if you actually turn your phone off and look closely at it, you'll realize that they are separate. So even though it looks like one big pill, they are separated. Apple just doesn't give you the option to make it look separated. And for those of you who want to go out and buy a gold 14 Pro, the gold doesn't look as yellow or as shiny as it does on Apple's website. The stainless steel band definitely does, but this looks more like the iPhone 12 Pro gold. It's kind of like a white gold, if you guys remember what that looked like. But other than that, the 14 Pro also has always on display. Personally, I don't see the point of having this. I'd rather, just save battery. On the watch, I get it always on display, but on the phone, I don't really understand why you would need that. And yeah, that's pretty much my unboxing and first impressions of the 14 Pro. Hope you guys are all enjoying your iPhone 14s as well. That's pretty much it for today's video. Hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, make sure to smash that like button and also subscribe. And if you're new to the King Technology family, welcome. It's a great place to get all your tech news. We'll have more uploads of the Apple Watch coming straight after we upload this iPhone. So stay tuned and stay blessed, you legends. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Let's go.